Lanna Idriss loves mathematics. She majored in law and Islamic studies. All that helped her in her banking career.
I aim for solutions and results. In the last 15 years of my career, I've seen banking go from a highly respected professional field to the boogeyman of the nation, if not the world.
Since 2009, she's been head of compliance process management and outsourcing at the BHF Bank in Frankfurt, overseeing 120 employees.
I'm very much a team player. I like being the boss, but it doesn't give me a feeling of power. I think that's something I have difficulty developing anyhow, even though I see it happening all around me. I always try to use persuasion. If 1 + 1 is 2, then somehow that's clear and we can't do it any other way.
Lanna Idriss was a business consultant when she was offered the management job at the bank. She says to this day that it was the right step because it gives her time to help aid projects get going.
It's a conservative bank, a very traditional bank, but it's also a family-oriented bank. Even though I'm in a leadership position, it lets me reduce my workload to 90%, which gives me the opportunity to help society.
She devotes her days off to Gyalpa. Until a year ago, it was an association. Now it's also a company helping Syrian refugee women. Lanna Idriss has Syrian roots. Her father comes from Homs. When the country plunged into chaos, she felt she simply had to help. She's turned her home into company headquarters. Co-workers and friends lend a hand. And of course, so does her son. On her website, she sells handbags, towels, and accessories decorated with beautiful traditional embroidery.
I'm holding a lovely hand-embroidered piece. It comes from Shatila refugee camp in Beirut, which has existed since the 1950s. 40,000 people crammed together in a square kilometer. We work with an organization called Basme and Saituni, which means a smile and an olive, to produce these items. I've just brought this back from Beirut.
In the past 12 months, she's been in the region 5 times. The Syrian women who work for her lead dangerous lives.
We found out that 2 women who worked for us were arrested. The grounds were completely irrelevant. They were far-fetched in any case. One of the women has now been released, but the other hasn't. And that means we have to be extremely careful not to use their names, and if so, only the first name, and never pictures or photos on social media.
In her spare room, she stores everything she brings back from her visits. 600 women work for Gyalpa. The company guarantees it will buy everything they produce. One of her latest projects and products on the website are glasses from Beirut. The artist who made them put together the production facility himself.
There's this Syrian artist who collects old bottles with street children and makes glasses out of them. I asked how I could meet him and if anyone knew him. And I did meet him, and I saw these gorgeous glasses. They're all made out of old bottles, but you'd never know it. And then I thought, Germans are so eco-friendly. Surely they will really like these.
Lanna Idriss takes the packages with the towels, handbags, and glasses to the post office herself. That's soon set to change.
I'm not unusual, and if I can do this, so can lots of other people. I'm convinced of that. At some point, I realized that my life was incredibly full of time wasters. Let's start with the most simple thing, turning on the TV, and sitting in front of it for 2 or 3 hours. That's 2 or 3 hours that you could really be doing something useful for yourself and for others.